Welcome to Manchester United Matters channel. How are you guys? It's been really a long day for me. I really had some Olympics games to watch, doing some research in there for Manchester United, but all in all, it's always good to see to it that United is into the mix again, and we are here to get you what we call the Manchester United news in here as it comes through. Thank you for watching in. Smash a like on the video, comment and share. This is Rokan David in here for this channel, which goes by names of the United Matters channel. Thank you guys for watching in. I'm always seeing in people here, always liking the video. Thank you guys. I really love the way you really come and show me the love onto this channel, which goes by names of the Manchester United Matters. Lots of news to talk about. We have something concerning Camavinga coming in here, being our lead story today, that is snapping a team which goes by names of Manchester United. He wants to go to PSG in there. All right, he wants to go in at PSG in there. That is a man who goes by names of Camavinga, snapping United in there. What a snap in there. And the other story is all about Pogba, and it's connected to a man who goes by the names of Lingard in there. That if Paul Pogba leaves, Lingard is looked as a player who can stay in there because he plays in loads of positions into the midfield, something that I'm not buying in there. And before we go into this, allow me wish Nemanja Matic a happy birthday. He's celebrating his birthday today, and guess who really came out and posted about him? It was Pogba in there who really came out and really posted on Twitter something concerning the birthday of a man who goes by name Nemanja Matic. He is now 33 years old in there. Can his legs be at Manchester United anymore? That is something that all you guys should go out and really let us know about Nemanja Matic being at Manchester United. Adam Talk Sports, thank you very much. All right, I'll be available. Just tell me about the time. Tell me the time when he really want me. And Paul Pogba posted and said that happy birthday big wolf in there, Nemanja Matic. You know, Paul Pogba and Nemanja Matic are really having a very good communication in there because they are really doing great in there. And you saw the other one when Paul Pogba acted as a taxi man? Is Nemanja Matic? That video that went viral on social media in there when we saw a man who goes by the names of Paul Pogba and Nemanja Matic doing that skit of a task man in there. So that is it. The first thing that we talked about. We've wished Nemanja Matic a happy birthday, and MUFC is saying that he should really leave Manchester United because they feel like he is not ready to be a United player in there. He is old, his legs are tired. That's what Adam Talk Sports is really coming out to say in here. So that is Nemanja Matic. You can as well wish Nemanja Matic a happy birthday because he has made 33 years and he came in at United in the season of 2016 in there after leaving a team which goes by names of Chelsea in there, and really came through and played for Jose Mourinho for the seasons, and ever since then he has not left Manchester United. And remember his saga coming to Manchester United. He told Abramovich, the owner of Chelsea, that I have done each and everything that you want, and he told me that after this season I should go anywhere. I want to go to Manchester United. I want to play for Jose Mourinho. Can you please let me go that side? So that is something that really happened through, and they really let him come through at Manchester United. Close to 4 to 5, 6 seasons in there. People think that he no longer has the legs to play for Manchester United, me too inclusive. I think that Nemanja Matic is really worn out to be a player for Manchester United. So United needs players who are really big and better than Nemanja Matic, because Nemanja Matic staying at Manchester United keeps him on the bench each and every game, yet is not going to help us. Yet there are other players that you can bring in, maybe from the academy or from any other, like Ruben Neves. If he comes through, then Nemanja Matic should go, because I think if at all you keep Paul Pogba, Nemanja Matic should go, because you should create space for new talent in there. You go, because when you look at Neves is at 35 million pounds in there for you. And I read a story yesterday about one, informing you that a team which goes by the names of Wolverhampton is ready to sell a man who goes by the names of he's ready to sell a man who goes by the names of Neves in there. Neves is a player. He has even scored a goal into the friendly game of Wolverhampton Wanderers in here, but he has that discipline. If at all United really tells him that please sit here, don't go, always observe Bruno Fernandes or Paul Pogba, observe their movements, If they go, you have to stay. If they don't go, you can move. So he can do the box-to-box roles and he can do the CDM role. And most importantly, what we want at Manchester United is for us to start up that culture of building the ball from behind, because that's the modern way how the game is played. That's the main reason as to why Ole Gunnar Solskjaer sees Dean Henderson as a goalkeeper who should be a first starter for Manchester United, because however much I like David De Gea, when it comes to passing of the ball, David De Gea is poor at that. You get? He's poor at that. And guess Dean Anderson is good at that. And that is the main reason as to why even the team of Spain, he does not start, because Unai Simon is a ball player. He's a goalkeeper, but a ball player. So that is something that I really come up here and really put into your eyes. I don't know what you guys think about it, but Nemanja Matic, I think he should leave Manchester United and leave us in peace. Let him go to a team which goes by the name of AS Roma, because they failed to raise the money to get in a player who goes by the names of Granit Xhaka, and Arsenal have confirmed that Granit Xhaka is staying at a team which goes by the names of Arsenal in there. So that means Jose Mourinho is turning his guns all out to a man who goes by the names of Nemanja Matic in there, and we expect him to come in and do the needful in there. Red Devil Studio, how are you? Teams will only want United if we start winning trophies. True. You're right. You are right. If we start winning trophies, that's what we'll only want United. If we only start winning trophies. Yes, because even what made United today is us winning trophies. From 1991 up to now, things have been not the same, because Sir Alex Ferguson started winning, because his last season, when he was supposed to be sacked as a United manager in 1989, he really won something that is known as, is it the FA Cup? And there is not to it that he might have started his journey, because in Aberdeen, where he won loads of trophies in there. And I think that is the real deal. Red Devil Studio, I really thank you for watching in. I really agree with you. A team is supported. A team is really hyped because of the trophies. And right now, we don't have that hype. And that's why in this season, the season that we're getting into, we need to see a man who goes by the names of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer winning trophies for Manchester United, because it's something that is left to. He has done everything. He has built up a squad. He's balancing between the young players and the old players in there. And now they've got him Jadon Sancho, Rafael Varane. He has spent a lot, close to £400 million ever since he came in through. Harry Maguire, £80 million. Daniel James, 15, that is 95. Add on a player who goes by the names of Aaron Wan-Bissaka, 50, that is 134. Add on Bruno Fernandes, 68 in there, that is close to 200 something. Add on a player who goes by the names of Rafael Varane and Jadon Sancho, that is summing up to £300 million in there. So with a squad built like that to that level and being backed in there, we expect nothing else from a manager who goes by the names of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer other than a trophy in here. Now, thank you guys for watching. Let's get into this story in here. And the first story I want to talk about is Jesse Lingard and Paul Pogba. The Athletic have today come out and indicated that if at all a man who goes by the names of Paul Ebile Pogba is to leave Manchester United this summer, because he has not yet signed a new contract. He's back in Manchester, and I think tomorrow Ole Gunnar Solskjaer expects the entire players, the full squad of Manchester United, to be at Carrington in there, to train in there. And that's my worry, because we are only left with just 12 days to play the Premier League in there, our first game into the Premier League. Won't we go back into what we had last season? Remember the last season, we started off badly, and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer really said that United never had enough time for pre-season. Now, have we had that? Have we had that? Because when you look at the players that are really playing into the pre-season of Manchester United, these are the only players that I've seen play and will be active into this. Aaron Wan-Bissaka has played almost all the games. Who else then? No one else. And Mason Greenwood, those are the only two players I'm seeing that will be available for Manchester United in there when it comes to playing for a team, especially in the opening game against Leeds. Danny Van Beek has only played like 15 minutes in there. Bruno has not played any time. Scott McTominay, I don't really expect United to be using him a lot this time around, because Ole Gunnar Solskjaer thinks of really playing with a one CDM in there, and is going to add another attacking midfielder into that position where either Scott McTominay or Fred was playing. So it shows you that David De Gea, Dean Henderson have just reported, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, the only player available, and Mason Greenwood. Luke Shaw has a problem with his ribs. This other player who goes by the names of Alex Telles got an injury. He's going to return in September. Harry Maguire, Rafael Varane have not yet returned. We expect to be at the training section into what we call the Monday, which is today. In my country, it is already Monday because it's already past midnight. I don't know what is it that side. The other player, Paul Pogba, returned, I think, on Friday in Manchester. Anton Martial, not yet fit as expected. So, Edson Cavani, I've not yet seen him. Freddie, not yet seen him. So, aren't we going to face the same problem we faced while starting next season? And we're starting off with a team that is on fire. Leeds in there, it's on fire. Michel Bielsa has been having his players for some long time. So I'm worried. But news coming from the Athletic indicating that if at all Paul Pogba is to leave Manchester United this season, United are going to keep Jesse Lingard and going to give him a new contract because they think he will be a more important player this season because he plays various places or positions into the midfield. Something that I really don't fancy and I don't think Manchester United is going to do because I don't really like Jesse Lingard right now because when you look at Manchester United, where is he going to play? Look at the midfield. He cannot, even if it's a midfield where Pogba plays. If Pogba is away, there is Freddie, there is Scott McTominay, there is another player who goes by the names of Danny Van Beek in there. And I think if at all James Garner even stays, Jesse Lingard cannot play ahead of James Garner when it comes to playing into the middle of the park, especially the midfield pivot. Because when you look at the forward places, he has nowhere to play. Look, there is Anton Martial, Rashford, Sancho, Mason Greenwood, Amad Diallo, and Daniel James. All of those are ahead of Jesse Lingard into the picking positions. The reason they are giving is that West Ham wants Jesse Lingard back, but United is valuing Jesse Lingard at 30 million pounds in there, and a team which goes by names of West Ham are saying the price is unrealistic. It's unrealistic. They really want to get this player to play for them, but the price is unrealistic. That is something that is being talked about. A man who goes by names of Jesse Lingard joining West Ham, and if at all Paul Pogba goes, they think that they are really going to do the needful and don't come up to do that in there. I'm having Adam Talk Sports MFC United. You can as well go to that channel and subscribe to it because it does 100% Manchester United news. MUFC Daily, you can as well go there and subscribe. Does Rokani ever sleep? He is always posting videos. That's what makes him better than Goldbridge. He cares about his fan. I don't compare me to anyone else. I don't want to go into a comparison because, oh my God, he's really a very good guy. He has the second most fun followed channel after AFC United Stand comes in there. So I respect him and his content in there. I've been watching him, by the way, for a very long time. I think I started watching him from 2015. I've been watching him in there, but thank God that we also came on board and we are doing it. But Adam Talk Sports, thank you very much. Tomorrow, I'm joining him on his show, and we are really going to have a very good show in there. That is MUFC. We are going to be there. So I think it's really going to be nice in there. Now, guys, I really want you go in the comment section, live chat. Tell me what you think about Lingard being kept at United if at all Paul Pogba really leaves. What do you think about that? That Lingard is expected to stay at Manchester United if Paul Pogba leaves. Is it an indicator that United have already made up their mind that Paul Pogba is leaving and we are really not going to get in his replacement? Because it's all about the money even. It's all about the money. Because if you sell Paul Pogba £50 million, why can't you go in and get in a Ruben Neves and sell off a player who goes by names of Jesse Lingard? Because I think sell Paul Pogba at £50 million, get 20 or 25 from Jesse Lingard. That's already £75 million because there is Ruben Neves. Guys, people think of Declan Rice, but for me, I think Ruben Neves is a better player than Declan Rice. You get? Talented, his technique is better, and I don't see something special with Declan Rice because even Calvin Phillips of Leeds is better than him. So I don't see why people really go ahead and really talk about a man who goes by the names And they go on to talk about a man who goes by the names of Declan Rice. To me, I think a man who goes by the names of Ruben Neves or Saul Niguez are better than Declan Rice. During the Euros, English national team took Declan Rice. All of us thought he's the best English CDM into the country, and the manager, who goes by the names of Gareth Southgate, proved us wrong and brought in a player who goes by the names of Calvin Phillips from Leeds in there. He played into that position, and each and every game Declan Rice used to be substituted and Calvin Phillips was left. What does that indicate to you? It shows you that Calvin Phillips is better than Declan Rice, and West Ham is telling you that Declan Rice is at 80 million pounds in there, yet Calvin Phillips is at 35 million pounds in there, if at all you want to get in from Leeds. So I really see that as something not real to be put into the news. To be put into the news and we talk about it, because it's unrealistic. I think Declan Rice is not better than Calvin Phillips in there. He's not better than Ruben Neves. And I think Ruben Neves should be that best replacement for a man who goes by names of Pogba in there. And if at all Pogba goes, United gets 50 million pounds from Pogba, some 25 from Lingard. Sell them off, because I'm 100% sure if at all you bring in a Ruben Neves or a Calvin Phillips or a Saul Niguez, they'll really come up and do the needful to that position. You get? So people are saying that if we lose a player who goes by names of Paul Pogba, we need to get in more players. I don't agree with that shit. I don't agree with it. If Paul Pogba doesn't want to play for Manchester United, let him go, because Roy Keane came out and laid this point out clear onto the board. Roy Keane said, United has lost very many players. United lost Eric Cantona, it stayed. United lost Schmeichel, it stayed. United lost David Beckham, it stayed. United lost Andy Cole, one of the greatest scorers that United has seen, and United stayed. United lost Ronaldo, it stayed, winning. It lost a player who goes by names of David Beckham to Real Madrid. United stayed winning. United lost Ruud van Nistelrooy. United stayed winning. United lost Di Maria. It kept winning. Rooney left the club. The club is still standing in there. So who are you to come out and tell us that Paul Pogba, when he goes, United won't really be up there? I'm 100% behind Roy Keane. If Paul Pogba wants to go, let him go. No club in this world, no player in this world is bigger than the club. He's not there. Even Cristiano Ronaldo was not bigger than Manchester United. That's why when he left Manchester United, United stayed and it kept on winning. It even played the Champions League final. By the way, let me tell you this. Ronaldo left Manchester United and Manchester United team played a Champions League final faster than Ronaldo, who went to Real Madrid, because Real Madrid started playing Champions League finals like I think in 2014, 2015 in there. That's when they really got that big run in there. But United played that final in 2010 against the team which goes by names of Barcelona in there, and United lost 3-1. So it shows you that no team, no player is bigger than a club. Ronaldo himself left United. United kept winning. He left Real Madrid. Real Madrid is playing very well, and Real Madrid has been reaching advanced stages of the Champions League, and the team which goes by names of Juventus, where Ronaldo is playing, has failed to do that. Madrid has found a team which goes by names of Juventus several times, and they've given a beating to Juventus in there when Ronaldo is there. So let no one lie to you ever that there is a player bigger than a club. If Paul Pogba doesn't want to stay at Manchester United, let him be sold, let him go. Let him go, because there are other players yearning to play for Manchester United into that role. Danny Van Beek can suitably come in and play that role that Pogba plays very well. Imagine a midfield of Danny Van Beek, Ruben Neves, and Bruno Fernandes in a 4-3-3 system, with Anton Martial or Rashford playing off the left wing, Sancho or Mason Greenwood playing off the right wing, and a player who goes by the names of Edson Cavani leading the line. Have you ever imagined about that? Imagine about that attack by Manchester United. So let no one lie to you that there is a player who we can really go on and yearn for. That's out. If Pogba wants to go, let him go, because this is the time we're going to get our money back. We can't lose Paul Pogba twice for free. So if at all Paul Pogba doesn't want to sign a new contract, let United let him off and he is going to leave the club, and let him go in there. MUFC Daily says, Rokani, who are you more excited to see, Varane or Sancho? Sancho. I'm excited to see Sancho. Reason being, Sancho is finding a midfield well set for him to really provide. Because for Rafael Varane, I know what he's going to do. He will defend. That's it. But he's not going to do extraordinary things because he's bringing experience and his technique, his class. That's what being at Manchester United. But Sancho is exciting. He sits down players. His flair, the way he really leaves that side, the right wing where he plays off open for Aaron Wan-Bissaka to fly in there, because Sancho each and every time cuts in inside. So to me, I think Sancho is really a bargain, and I'm more excited to see Sancho than Rafael Varane, because Rafael Varane, what he's going to do is something that I expect. There is nothing new he's going to do while defending. By the way, it's hard for defenders to do something new. You get? Because the Lucios have done them, Ferdinand did them, Cannavaro, Maldini. So I think for the fullbacks, I can get excited for a fullback because they get more into advanced positions of the field to attack. But when you look at a player who goes by the names of Varane, he will only come in corners. You don't expect him to add a lot onto the team when it's attacking in there. So I'm more excited to see Jadon Sancho than Rafael Varane, though I'm not letting him down that he's not going to be an important member of the squad. He's really going to be. But all I want to let you know is that Sancho, I'm more excited to see Sancho than any other player onto the pitch. Empire Online CB, thank you for watching in. My brother, Simple MC, thank you. 5-finger salute, bro. Thank you for watching in, and thank you for that. I really like the finger. Though you support Nope, you raise up this, not this. So, but it's okay. Pogba is pissing me off. Me too. And I told people that however much we need Paul Pogba, let Paul Pogba go. Bring in a Ruben Neves to play with Danny Van Beek and a player who goes by the names of Bruno Fernandes in the 3-man midfield in there. Then we'll be good to go, because Fred and Scott McTominay can come in anytime. We want them to come onto the pitch. You get? So I think Paul Pogba is giving us headache for nothing. Let him go. Goodbye, MUFC. And I have Swiss Dish says, Danny Van Beek for me is light years ahead of Pogba. He's so intelligent and aware, perfect for playing one-touch progressive football. You have talked about that point. Swiss Dish, thank you very much. This is something that I really talked about, that I see no player. Remember those days of Dimitar Berbatov at Manchester United? No player at Manchester United, or no player in the world, I've seen having a fast touch than that of Dimitar Berbatov. You get? He could control the ball, and everyone will say he is the best ball controller in the world. Now, Mr. Swiss, what you're talking about, Danny Van Beek, that he is light years ahead of Paul Pogba, I 100% believe it. One, Danny Van Beek has a fast touch. His fast touch has two things. One, he can either get that fast touch by controlling that ball. Secondly, he can do that fast touch while sending a pass to a fellow player. You remember that game of Newcastle that we played when we lost? No, we won 4-1, but Newcastle, I think Luke Shaw scored an own goal. I think Newcastle scored first, and United came through. Harry Maguire equalized. Now, they brought on Danny Van Beek. On the pitch, we had one matter. Danny Van Beek, Bruno Fernandes, Mason Greenwood, and a man who goes by the names of Rashford in there. Now, remember the second goal that Bruno scored. Do you guys copy? Do you really remember how the touches moved? Danny Van Beek did a fantastic movement. Just a 1-2 with Bruno Fernandes, and then he legged that ball to Juan Mata. Then Juan Mata released a player who goes by the names of Marcus Rashford in there, and Rashford ran through and really gave that ball to a man who goes by the names of Danny Van Beek. Bruno Fernandes, and Bruno curled it in the back of the net. So Danny Van Beek is really a very talented player. I think, to me, he's more talented than Paul Pogba. Paul Pogba is 28. Danny Van Beek is 23 years old. He still has a lot to offer to Manchester United. Pogba, for the years he's been at Manchester United, he has offered nothing. I'm telling you the truth. Paul Pogba is a talented player, but what has he offered for Manchester United? Nothing. He wants a very big contract, close to £500,000 a week. You get? something that is really going to set a blaze into the Manchester United dressing room, because he does not deliver. He's an inconsistent player. And trust me, if at all Danny Van Beek gets playing time, he's going to be a consistent player. I've read his story in here. Let me read to you his story in here. Most of you were asking yourselves, because you saw him, he came up very mugged in here on Manchester United, and there is a photo that was trending showing you how he was last time and now, and we've got the reason as to why it's like that in there. A reason has been given to us that a man who goes by names of Danny Van Beek really went ahead to get a specialist to really take him through transforming and really get his physique back to a level that we are seeing him in here. And it said that after returning to Manchester United, they say that after returning to Manchester United, Danny Van Beek continued to follow his training plan to a T from his home during a period of quarantine before he was able to return to Carrington first for one-on-one conditioning in there. That is a man who goes by the names of Danny Van Beek in there for you. And they say Danny Van Beek enlisted the help of a physio concept and elite specialized training center in Amsterdam, where he followed a personalized nutrition plan and weight-based training sessions in there. Now, it seems like Danny Van Beek going to know that the reason as to why he's not playing for Manchester United is one, his physique is lacking. And what he did, he went to Netherlands, and when he was nursing an injury, he got a nutritionist and told him you should eat ABCD and you should work like this so that you gain your mass. And when you look at Danny Van Beek, he has really gained a lot of weight. For all of those that saw him, Danny Van Beek, he has gained a lot of weight in here. He has transformed into a more energetic player in there, and he's muscular. That is what we call a player who really gets his cards right. He wants to play for Manchester United. There is nothing else he wants to hear. He just wants to play for a team which goes by the names of Manchester United. That is Danny Van Beek in there for you. So it shows you how much he wants to play for a team which goes by the names of Manchester United. I'm still looking for that photo of Danny Van Beek. Thank God I've got it. I want to put it on your screen to see a player who really wants to play for a team which goes by the names of Manchester United, what he does in there. Danny Van Beek is doing us great, and we are happy because he has continued to show to it that he wants to play for Manchester United by doing this. This is the photo I'm running onto your screen to show you how much he has transformed from the player he was to a player he has become. That is Danny Van Beek in there for you. By the time he came at Manchester United, he was not muscular like this. But now he has all the muscles. That is the man who goes by names of Danny Van Beek. Let me put this on your screen. All right, that's on your screen. You can now see Danny Van Beek. That's how he was in the jersey of Chevelot. That's how he was. You get now the team viewer jersey. That's how he's looking right now. He looked mugged. You get, he lacked energy, and I think Ole Gunnar Solskjaer told him, no, I really want your style of play, but the problem is you are really going to get injured a lot because the Premier League is a physique league in there. A lot of energy. So can you really get your body back to shape to a level that you mug up? After getting mugged, you are really going to come and boss these players up, because if at all I unleash you into my team right now, you are really going to face it rough, because you are really going to get forward more and more in there. So that is Dan Van Beek for you, making a transformation now. Switch this says, I like your energy and enthusiasm. I'm sure your channel will be a success. Where are you from? All right, I'm from Uganda. The Pearl of Africa. I'm from Africa, Uganda. Swiss Ditch, thank you. Smash the